Let's now talk to the Deputy President of Trades Union Congress, Tommy Etim, on TVC News at 7. Comrade, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. Top on the list of demands this year is increase in salary and also increase in retirement age. But how fundamental to the welfare of workers would you say this is? Take, for instance, increase in salary. The value of the figure is usually relative to other economic indices like inflation and other matters. What would you expect that should be the engagement of organized labor this time?
Thank you very much. I think when you look at the issue of inflation has been there, whether workers' salary increase or not, even as we are earning 30%, 30,000 naira minimum wage. The inflation is there. Today, the inflation is about 22.04%. So that should not stop workers' salary to be increased. So it is obvious that when you give workers a living wage, the tendency is that the workers will have much for them to use, to look at the socio-economic challenges, to save, and then the bank will have money to loan. And when the bank have money to give out, then there's going to be a positive spillover effects to the informal economy because the manufacturing industry will have money to be lent by the bank, and then the economy will boom. So the issue of if salaries are increased for workers, there's going to be inflation does not arise at all. Workers should be given living wage. And on the issue of the retirement age, some people retire at the age of maybe 60 years and they are still very strong, 35 years as the case may be, but whichever comes first, they are very strong. And when government have put in so much to train such a worker, there is no need for you just to wish the workers to go away. And it is only the core civil service that is affected by this, because when you look at the educational sector is already there at the retirement and the judicial sector. So why is it that it's only the core civil service that are saying that if you retire at the age of 65 or 40 years, that it is too much?
Talk to us about, just a minute, talk to us about how well you think the outgoing administration has performed in this regard. In the previous report, we're hearing about a particular 40% increment in arrears paid to workers. How would you rate the outgoing administration in its collaboration in all of these efforts?
Well, there's no perfect government anywhere in the world. I know that the workers have passed through a very harsh socio-economic environment, but then towards the end, there was light at the end of tunnel. Only if the inflation have allowed. The 40% peculiar allowance, like I said, is not a salary increase. The salary increase definitely will come next year because that is what the law said. So we give it through. And again, we've also been very appreciative to Mr. President because we remember in this country where there was backlog of payment, of salaries, but Mr. President gave a bailout to state governors to be able to, caution that aspect of it. Even the outstanding promotion arrears that runs into billion, the administration of Mohamed Buhari paid. So we are very grateful. What we need most now is that if the insecurity situation in this country has improved, a lot of workers, will have another means of livelihood. Like you are really looking at the farming sector. You can go into agriculture. Okay. How can you go to the farm if the environment is not safe, the farm is not safe? Your road to the farm is not even safe. Even the office where you work is not safe. So those are the areas that give a lot of concern to Nigerian workers.
Tommy Etim is Deputy President, TUC. Happy International Workers' Day to you, and thank you for talking to us on the news this hour.